is the lovely Miss
Jessica King.
I want to thank her so much for taking time out of her day to help us in our presentation. I want to thank you for coming and letting us spend some time with you and let you know that whoever invited you to view this video obviously liked, trusts, and respects you enough to want to share what Vemma has done for them. Obviously, they've had some amazing results and are excited to let you hear about it as well. Tell you a little bit about who I am. My name's David. I live in Morganton, North Carolina. I'm 35. Have worked all my life. Was introduced to Vemma in April of 2013, and since then, this product and this company has absolutely changed my life. I was introduced to Vemma sitting at a McDonald's. I want to thank my enroller Mike for having the guts to walk up to me and just say, hey, I want to take some time to share Vemma with you. And guys, that's exactly how easy it is to do this, just sharing it with somebody else. So I didn't know a whole lot about health and nutrition when my friend introduced me to the company. To tell you a little about Vemma, Vemma stands for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe. I learned a little bit by reading about it, did some research, and I was pretty healthy. So the first person that came to my mind was my mom. You see, my mom is 51. Her name's Kathy, and she's a single mother, works to support herself. She's a cosmetologist, suffers from a lot of health problems, or did, shall I say. She had arthritis in her hands and carpal tunnel syndrome, clinically diagnosed with fibromyalgia. She was hypoglycemic and had some severe swelling in her feet going on. And over the last 10 years, she gained over 100 pounds. I had watched my mom go downhill the last decade. So I introduced it to my mom, and you see, my mom won't just take anything. She's really, really picky, had been taking organic and all-natural supplements, ordering them off the internet to the tune of about $300 a month for several years trying to feel better. Didn't want to take all those drugs that the doctors kept trying to prescribe her for her pain. Not really finding any relief, and here was Vemma. So we did our own research, and after a couple days, we both decided we wanted to try it. And we took it, started taking the product on the same day. Third day in, my mom calls and she says, David, I feel great today. Better than I've felt in a long time, you know, and that really put a smile on my face, but I didn't think much about it. People who have health problems, they have good days and bad days. So I wasn't too excited at that point, but the next 30 days completely changed the way that I viewed the product and the company. As for me, I'm pretty healthy, but I had a lot of joint pain in my hips, knees, and my ankles from a lot of stupidity on my part, not taking care of my body, motocross, years of sports, car wrecks. So I decided that I needed it too. 1 month in, I had a totally different outlook. See, 95% of my joint pain had disappeared at that point. And for my mom, guys, this product changed her life. In that first month, about 90% of her arthritis in her hands had disappeared. No carpal tunnel syndrome bothering her. The pain and the chronic fatigue associated with fibromyalgia had disappeared, guys. The swelling in her feet had gone down. And in that first month, she had lost 23 pounds on the body system. Guys, this product and this company changed her life. Now, before I go much further, I just want to make a little disclaimer. We do not claim that Vemma cures any illness. But guys, the testimonies speak for themselves. I've literally seen this product change hundreds of people's life in this year, and it makes me excited to want to share it with other people. You see, we live in one of the greatest countries in the world, but we have the highest rate of almost every known illness in the world. Whether that be heart disease, cancer, cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes, Crohn's disease, IBS, migraine headaches. I don't know what you or one of your family members may be suffering from, but I've heard amazing testimonies of how this product has helped people. And that's what drives our business. Our company's owned by a gentleman named B.K. Barreco. What a great guy. Has been in the health and wellness industry for over 2 decades. Lost both of his parents earlier in life, one to cancer, one to heart disease. And it's been his passion to try to help people live healthier, happier, and have more energy. And guys, what a great guy. He is the best CEO in the world. That's not just my opinion. Guys, he won the Stevie Award for the best CEO. What a prestigious award. Now, that's not just against other supplement companies. That's against all the Fortune 500 companies in the world. Think about it. Apple, IBM, Coke, and Pepsi. He won that award against those companies. Our founder. You know, he was also an honorary member of the board of the Cleveland Wellness Clinic for some time. And guys, they don't just let anybody sit on the board of the Cleveland Wellness Clinic. He and his scientific officers developed Vemma. He wanted to create the healthiest supplement on the planet. And in my personal opinion, I do believe that he has knocked a home run. You know, guys, some articles that I read suggest that as high as 90% of all the illnesses in the world are caused by a lack of a long-term deficiency from a vitamin or a mineral. Well, God designed our bodies to need these things, but there's only 2 ways that we can get them. The foods we eat or through supplementation. Well, today, you can't hardly go to your local produce section and find a fruit or a vegetable that hasn't been genetically altered. And we know through science that when they do that those genetically altered foods lose all their nutrition. So we're left with supplementation. But the first thing that comes to mind when you think about supplementing is taking a pill or a tablet. Most pills or tablets don't absorb but about 8 to 10%. Some of the highest absorption rates to a solid pill or tablet are around 15 to 18%. So most of your money is not being absorbed but going down the drain. And that's what brings Vemma into the picture. You see, Vemma is clinically studied to absorb at 98%. That's why it changes people's lives. Crohn's disease, fibromyalgia, blood pressure and cholesterol. I know personal stories of people coming completely off their blood pressure and cholesterol medication. And that's amazing because those medicines have long-term negative side effects to like your liver and kidneys and other major organs. So to hear somebody naturally come off their medicines, guys, that gets really, really exciting. And when I understood that sharing this product, I was actually helping somebody live a healthier, better life, full of more healthy energy, it was just amazing to have this opportunity. Vemma set itself aside head and shoulders above any of the other supplements. They've been tested not once but twice by 2 double-blind placebo studies. Guys, a 30-day study of the product Vemma had a 100% positive result from all the test participants. Guys, that's hard to argue with. You know, gave healthier energy, gave increased immune system, lowered their blood pressure and cholesterol, lowered the risk of cancer by increasing their ORAC value by the world's strongest antioxidant, and slowed down the natural aging process. You know, that is simply amazing. All by taking this one product every single day. You know, there's no cost on your health today. And if you're in college, you know, I want to ask you, what are you going to do after you graduate? You see, today, 54% of college graduates are unemployed or underemployed in 12 months. At my local grocery store, there are 3 bag boys with 4-year college degrees making less than $10 an hour because there's no jobs out there. And 42% of those college students who do find a job find one that doesn't even require their degree, that a simple high school graduate could have went and got. So I want to encourage you to think about what's your future. How important is your health? And what are you going to do? Whether you need to improve your health or have some healthy energy or lose some weight in the world's healthiest weight loss system, guys, we have a solution for you. The Children's Miracle Network endorsed our Children's Next. It's the only product they've ever allowed their name to be used and placed on a product. The Verve energy drink is the official energy drink of the Phoenix Suns. You know, Mike Wallace drove the Verve race car in a NASCAR race the last couple of years. And you know, it goes on and on. The legitimacy of our company is second to none. And the reason we've chosen to do business this way is simply because of technology. You see today with internet and DVRs, people are recording their TV shows and not watching the commercials. It has been noticed that traditional forms of marketing simply aren't being effective. So BK decided who better to pay to tell people about his product than people who are passionate about it. People like me and just like you. So here we sit today wanting to share Vemma with you, and hopefully you're going to make a choice for good health because it's second to none what it can do for you. And if $500, $1,000 a month could really help you out, we can show you how to do that. But if you really recognize the potential of our business model and understand that this is a way to provide for your family in a way that you never dreamed possible. You see, I have two small boys, one who's 9 and one who's 6 months. And because of this opportunity, I'm going to be able to give them a life that I never thought possible. I never had any experience in anything like this, so you don't have to be smart to do this. If anybody ever told you that you had to be smart to make money, they told you a lie. You have to be at the right place, at the right time, with the right people. And guys, this is it. This is Vemma. You know, the movement is happening. This is about a revolution, about changing the way that you were taught to make a living and change your family's future for generations to come. You see, because we are all God's highest form of creation. And none of us deserve to have anybody tell us when to get up out of bed, when to go to work, when to go pee, when to eat lunch, when to take our own families on vacation, and how much money we're allowed to make. Who gave them the power to make that decision for you in your life? The answer is nobody. That's what we were fooled into believing most of our life, is that we needed to go beg somebody for a job, work for them for 50 years, retire broke, live on Social Security, take a vacation once a year. Why not take 5 or 6 vacations a year? Why not wake up when you're done sleeping? That's what this is about. It's about creating a revolution. The revolution is happening, guys. There's 3 types of people in the world. Those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who go, what the heck just happened? Which one are you? If you have any questions, we strongly suggest you get back to the person who invited you to watch this video. We want to thank you so much for taking the time to let us share this wonderful company and what it has done for us in our lives. Guys, God bless you, God bless your family, and God bless your business. Thanks a lot.